So today I am in my room. I want to maybe start like a new series potentially. I'm hoping like if you guys like it and think that it's a good idea, doing what I'm going to be like the at-home diary. So as I've kind of talked a little bit about before, I tend to actually be a bit introverted and I spend a lot of time at home. So I have this really cool like setup in my room that I worked really hard on. I do have a desk tour, which I will post as well. So I thought that like just kind of showing you guys like what I do in my house and in my room, it's like pretty fucking boring. Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't really do anything like that cool or interesting. Like so there's no real point to the videos, and they might even be like over a couple of days. I don't really think, like I might talk a little bit, but maybe not that much because my neighbor fucking hates me. Like, oh my god. Okay, that might actually be a story time. She's wild. Just leave a comment letting me know if you guys like the series. I also will be looking probably a little bit more like gross than usual. Like maybe like no makeup or like messy hair, kind of like now, a little bit more like what I wear when I'm off of work and at home. But yeah, anyway, let's start and see if this video will be in anything or not. Okay, so I got a little package from Divoom, so let's go ahead and open that. Yeah, that's been a minute since I got a Divoom PR package, so let's see what it is. This cute little flower, so let's go ahead and open it. It comes in a little bag like this. And look at how cute it is. I'm gonna go ahead and satisfying peel. Love a good peel. Watch here to open. Ooh. Intro guy. It's even got this little like antenna. It's so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it on and figure out how to use it. Okay, so it has lots of options like Bluetooth. You can also insert a USB audio. So there's lots of little things that you can do. You guys get to see it very often, but yeah, this is what it looks like. A lot of my furniture and stuff is from Frank, and that's from IKEA. And then my clothes are hanging, so I'm not going to show you those right now, but I do have this little area as well. That's my cat. You guys are probably all very familiar with Q-chan by now. Bunny got me really into this one. It's like a beauty health juice. It's made with pomegranates. It's really vinegary though, so only put a little bit in. Let me show you how to make it. Okay, I just did my skincare and everything else, so now it is time to put away all of that and start turning off the lights to get ready for bed. Isn't that right, Q-chan? Yes. Bedtime. Today I got a new jacket from ACDC Rag, which is the brand that I work for. So let me show you guys what I got. is this little jacket, and then the back it has these big bunny ears. So all these lace on it, kind of Alice in Wonderland like bunny with playing cards. This even, and I think it'll look really, really cute for fall. Another quite popular item, so it does sell out pretty quickly, but it's so cute. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. So I just finished Korean lessons for today. So for those of you who don't know, I take Korean lessons remotely. So today we were doing some different kinds of grammar and mainly talking about the weather. So like it's sunny, it's rainy, it's like tomorrow will be cloudy, that kind of stuff. So very elementary level, but little by little. I've been taking Korean for a little while now, but it has been like on and off because it's hard for me to have like a really, really fixed schedule because of my job. Like I travel a lot and stuff like that. So I'm also really bad at self-study, so I do tend to like learn a bit slower, but then once I like pick it up, I can typically do pretty well, like me with like Japanese. So for those of you who would like to like learn Korean, I would say just do it. It's for me personally, the pronunciation is the hardest part. It's really hard to pick up when hearing, and it's also really hard to say because it's difficult to hear the differences. So because hearing has a lot to do with speaking, because you say what you hear. So if you're not hearing it properly, it's difficult to say it. And Korean, unlike like Japanese, only has it's got 5 vowel sounds, and every single like group of characters end with a vowel sound, but Korean does not. There are consonants at the end. So, and some of those consonants are like more pronounced than others. So I would say that is, for me right now, the hardest part. Hangul, as far as like learning how to read and write, is quite easy. I think like honestly, if you buckle down, you could probably learn Hangul in like a day. So anyway, that is my hot take on Korean. Keep wishing me luck. I will keep doing my best. Hopefully I will be able to speak more and more, but yeah, I'm having fun. I like my lessons. I like my teacher, so yay. So this is where I keep my Korean lesson stuff, basically. So I like this particular book because, well, folder, not book, sorry. I like this particular folder because it's really easy to break things up by units. So for example, like Hangul writing, and this one's like present to past tense. So I can just put each like unit inside one of the folders, so I can just pull it out easily. I got this one from Thank You Mart, which I really like. It's got a lot of really cute like trinkets and all kinds of stuff, and it had like this cute like Diosangata girl on it, so this is the one I use. This has been my current obsession. It is yogurt with little like chocolate balls in it. It's called Poppin' Gyurt. I really wish that it was named something else because Poppin' Gyurt just sounds disgusting, but it's really yummy and super cute. and do some skincare. I'm out of like little facial tissues right now, so I'm just using like a napkin, but that's okay. I talked about this before on my Instagram, but this is my absolute favorite face wash. It's super good. It is from Innisfree. Innisfree is probably one of my favorite skincare brands. Like nothing that they have made has ever done me dirty, so I definitely recommend it if you have acne prone skin especially. So first, this is the Medicube toner. I really like this one a lot, and I've been using it for quite a while now, so I will keep using it. Okay. Next is the Retinol Seeker Repair Ampule. I really like this one. I've also been using it a while. It's, I think, almost out, so I'm actually going to do this the not as cute way and get it from the bottle like this. It does have a pump, but it's just almost dead, so it is what it is. I got this in Korea from, actually, not Olive Young, not a drugstore. This is from the pharmacy, like legit pharmacy. You don't need any medical card or anything to like buy stuff from the Korean pharmacy. And this is basically just like pure PDRN. And this tube cost about maybe $15 or so. It was pretty cheap, and this stuff is fucking magical. Like, it's got everything fancy and wonderful in it, and my skin just like looks really good since I started using it. So like immediate differences. By the way, like none of this is sponsored. This is all just my own personal opinions on stuff. But yeah, if you're ever in Korea and you go to a pharmacy and you see this, pick it up. I use this bad boy. This is the Medicube Age R Mini. And I love it a lot. I use it all the time. So I typically do the red for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then I do the blue for about 1 minute. The red is better for like tightening and like that sort of stuff, and also dealing more with like acne, and then the blue is more for that like nice shine. So from what I understand, the red opens your pores and then the blue closes it back up again, which is what gives you that nice like glass skin look. By the way, there's no filter or anything on this. You can even see I've got a little pimple down there, so like just letting you know. Like level 1. Okay, so it's been 4 minutes on red, so I'm going to switch to the blue for 1 minute now as well. That's a shame about my pimple. I usually get one singular pimple on my chin when I'm stressed though, so I know that it's not like anything like bad. I know for sure that it's a stress pimple. I get them. I've been getting a pimple there in particular when I'm stressed since like high school, like usually before a big test or like if something's going on, so quite familiar with that particular pimple place. During COVID, I actually had like really bad maskne, and I tried like everything to get rid of it, and it was like so bad. I never wanted to like take a mask off, which is like, I mean, you couldn't. That's how it fucking happened to begin with. So it was like, it was just so bad. Like my whole, like the whole bottom of my chin was like covered in pimples, and I never really had like bad skin growing up, like even when I was like in high school and stuff. And it like, yeah, it made me feel really bad. So I ended up going to a dermatologist, and luckily we were managed to get my acne back on track, and then Corona, like mask restrictions kind of started lifting and stuff anyway, so that helped. This is beat to absolute shit. This is not from that time period. However, it is the best acne medication that you can get just like at a normal pharmacy in Japan. So, not pharmacy, drugstore. So I definitely recommend this one. It's by a brand called Pear. Like I said, it's beat to shit, but it's still got product in it, so I use it. What the hell are you doing? Any acne concerns and you're in Japan, go to the drugstore and get this. It's, like I said, it's from the brand Pear.
Tomorrow I'm going to sleep over at Capsule Bunny's after we go to a spa, so I'm packing some pajamas and an outfit for tomorrow. And I will take this backpack to put everything in. It's a big Betsy Johnson backpack. If you watched my GDIK bags video, you'd recognize this. But yeah, so just going to pack the essentials. Always pack with these packing cubes. I got them from Mart, and I have some pink ones and some black ones, and they're just so cute. Let me show you what it looks like zipped up. Just the cutest. So this one is pink, and then I also have some black ones as well, and it's so cute. I don't know if they're still around at Mart, but awesome, perfect for traveling.
Okay, so today I did a tiny bit of shopping. I bought a necessity. So at the &ST store, they also are having like a kind of pop-up with 6%, which, not 6%, 60%. And 60% is kind of like a ZoZoTown or like an online like shopping select for a lot of Korean brands, kind of similar to Musinsa, if you know what that one is. I shop with Musinsa a lot, and I have shopped with 60% before, but that's actually, I didn't buy anything from like any Korean brands, even though I kind of like shopped around. I did buy a selfie stick and tripod, so let's go ahead and open it. This is not sponsored or anything, just I needed it, so I bought it. But I just went with a simple black one. Like that. And it also has an LED, which I thought was cool. So when you're taking like selfies and pictures, you have like a little bit of light. I thought that was neat. It does do both landscape and horizontal. And then it does stretch relatively far, I thought. And then it does do a kind of, oh, okay, there we go. Like that. Yeah. So I will be using this to make some more content from now on. Yay! And it's really small, which is cool. It actually fits smaller than my old one does, so I think it's even more convenient. Yatta!